welcome. We're back again. Yes, this is Diesel Engine Part 2. Yeah, now, if you watched Part 1, which I thought was totally boring, yeah, unboxing a box and just taking bits out and waving them in the air and showing people what they are, Part 2 is going to be more interesting. Yeah, because before I put this on the boat and spend a lot of time cutting and fixing it, I thought I'm going to check that it works. And most important, how hot it gets. Yes, because it's a bit pointless putting it on there if it gets too hot or not hot enough. So what I've done, I've got myself an old bit of board, which I think was an old door or something, some description like that. And I've put a couple of old cheap old brackets on it so it stands there. And then what I'm going to do is actually mount all the heater stuff on air. Yeah, I know I'm mad, yes. But what else could you do? It's blowing a gale out there. The boat's, I'm not going to do it on the boat. And this way I can take, and I will feel happier then if it's working. And you know what I mean. And it also gives me something to do for the day, doesn't it? Because otherwise I'd be bored silly, wouldn't I? So that's what we're going to do. Now, obviously, it's going to take me, I should think, 4 or 5 hours to do this job. Because I'm not the quickest worker in the world. No, I do get distracted very easily. Yeah, so I'm going to do it in bits and pieces, which is unusual for me because normally I just do my videos in one go, non-stop. So what I'm going to do is put it on pause and then do a bit more and then come back and show you what I've done. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? At least I won't bore you for 4 hours, I'll just bore you for about 30 minutes. So, see you in a minute. Diesel heater part 2, subsection B. Yeah, because this is the second bit I've recorded. Now, I've got my heater and it comes with a base plate. Look at that. So that, I've worked out. There's 4 ways to do it. Do you know which way, how many times it took me to get it in the right way round? Yeah, 4. Anyway, you remember I showed you in the early one, we had this bag of bits. What I tend to do with bags of bits, I know anybody watching this would most probably think he's a silly old fart. What I tend to do is lay them all out. Yes. Then I know, like, I've got 4 of them. So I'll put 4 of them there. Yeah. Then I've got this funny thing here, which I've got no idea what it does. But we work it all out because I've got the instruction manual. Yeah. And I read it. Well, looked at the pictures. Right, so what else we got? We've also got pass. Do you want to have a look at it? Look, there it is, look, pass. No idea. But the instruction manual tell you. So we got loads of these, what are they called? They did have a trade name, didn't they? Tie wraps, they were called, what were they called? They had an original name, didn't they? Which we don't use no more because everybody uses them, right? Then we've got some small Jubilee clips, uno, dos, tres, and straight away. Multilingual video this, you know, yeah. I don't know what language it was. Then we've got, oh my God, loads of these little things. Hang on, let me just show you. Look, loads of them as well. So we'll put those in a little pile. See, then this way, I know if I'm using everything right. Then we've got some P-clips. Are they called P-clips? Because like, they're like a P, aren't they? Can you see? P-clip, yeah. P-clips, yeah. And we got a different type of clip there. Let's lay that down there. And then what else we got? Now we've got some screws here. This is what I like. I like putting in screws all together. Oh, that's peculiar. Ah, no, that's all right. Right. We've got 6 screws here. Now let me just show you these ones. There's 6 of them, right? And they're these ones that go through metal, but they've got sort of a selfie tappy bit on the end. Can you see? Will that come into focus? Yeah. And then we've got, how many of them we got? Uno, dos, tres. 4, 5, 6. That was in Spanish, yeah. Could all be 8, 3, 4, 5, 6. German. I'll tell you what. I could travel the world, couldn't I? And then we've got 5 of those. So that's good, isn't it? So we're going to lay all them there, right? We've then got this thing here, air filter, and then we've got a rubber cum gasket. So let's do a look. Let's see if we can sort of. Oh yeah, that definitely goes on that way there because it fits. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at that. Yeah, it sort of fits round tightly. Where was that? Anyway, that's what was in the bag, so I'm going to go away again. See you in a minute. Bye. Right, back again. Now, I've had a cup of tea and a biscuit, so I feel a bit better now. So what we've done, as you know, we've stuck that on. We've watched me do that. Now what I've done is I've put 2 shelf brackets. Can you see them here? Yeah, there, to mount it on the board, and I thought that's actually a bad idea because I can actually use this system for mounting it when I get it in the boat, can't I? So what I'm now going to do is hopefully mount this on here somewhere like that. Can you see? Yeah. So that then we can put all the bits on it and see how it goes, shall we? So that's my next job. So see you in a minute. Welcome back. It's another day. Yeah. Hey, it's Sunday. Yeah. Right, let's carry on. Right, now as you can see, petrol tank, right? And then they give you this adapter thing here that you put the pipe onto. Oh, I've dropped the washer now. Oh, no it is. But you have to drill a hole in this container here to get the diesel out, because that's the diesel tank. Then I was about to drill it, and then I thought, hang on, where do I drill the hole? Well, until I actually fit it in the boat, I don't know which side, upside down, where it's going to go. How am I going to fit this in the boat? Will I fit it like this, or will it be the other? So, me being me, decided, no, we're not going to do that. No. So, because if I'd have drilled it in the wrong place, then that means I'd have had to fit the boat, I'd have had to fit the tank where the hole is, rather than fit the tank and then put the hole where I want. I know, I know, I'm a silly old, but you know. So what I decided to do was not get rid of the tank, right, but put the tank on hold, right, and use something else. Only as a temporary measure for this test rig up, yeah. So, oh my god, this is a long screw, a bit longer than the other ones. Yeah. So we're going to put this to one side at the moment, right? And as a temporary measure, we're going to use a plastic bottle. Yeah, which used to have frying oil in. So it is an official oil container, isn't it? Frying oil, diesel oil, same type of thing. So which is quite easy because I was so worried because with this they said I had to fit this sort of at the bottom. Well, how am I going to get my hand down that hole to put? I don't. They don't make nothing easy for you, do they? But this is quite easy because I've drilled a little. I spy with my little eye. Yeah, in there like that, So just like that, yeah. And put that on there. It's got 2 little OE rings. Can you see? One that side. And one that side. Where's the camera? Can you see? Yeah. So then that goes in there like that, and in like that. You see, and then it's got a nut with a sort of a collar on it, which traps the ring perfectly, which I think is quite good. So what we're going to do is just go off script a little bit. And oh my god, we've got a spanner here. Yeah, look at that. I've got right size spanner, saves using pliers, doesn't it? Yeah, and we do that like that. Right, and then we can. And then I thought, do you know what? That's good because I could put a measured amount of oil in there, couldn't I? Diesel oil, and then I could do a consumption test on it. Yes. So we're going to mount that I know it don't look very professional, but what you got to realise is that that ain't going to be what it's going to be. Yeah, see, and then if that works well, possibly I don't even, I might not have to use that. I could possibly just use a fuel tank or something, a petrol can, which would be easier to take it than fill in. It gives me options, and that's the most important thing whenever you're building anything like this, is options. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to sort of kit all this up, and then we'll be able to push the go button, won't we? Back soon. Right. So, as you say, this is plan 2. I'm going to use the that container rather than the other container. I've mounted pump there, can you see? I've run a bit of this green pipe, which I know said that it's not very good, but I'm going to use it just for the test copy, and that's gone up to the thing, up to the heater there, and that's gone. And I've stuck this thing here. I think it's most probably a filter. I've done some description, but it did come with it, and so all I've got to do now is I'm not gonna cut this pipe, because I'm interested actually to find out whether, if when I put that onto that, where I can put this, because on the boat, I could put it down on the floor somewhere, and I'm not sure whether the pump will actually, if I was to stick the pipe in there like that, would it suck it up from the bottom? Yeah, I'm not sure. So, so at least this way it gives me the alternatives. And then of course I thought, we did get this bit, didn't we? And possibly that's meant to go in a tank. Because if you had a diesel engine on the boat, I haven't. I've got an outboard, by the way. Runs off 2-stroke petrol. It's the most unreliable outboard in the world, but never mind. You don't need an outboard in a beach hut, do you? So I've got a feeling most probably if you did have a diesel tank in your boat, you could then possibly stick that in it, and because it comes with a rubber gasket, which I presume would have gone on there, and therefore it would have pumped it up. So really that's given me the best of both worlds to sort of try that out. So that's what I'm going to do. Is I've just got to, now this horrible doesn't fit on that very well, so you have to warm this up. Now I did try it with a blowtorch, and then I tried it with a match, and then I tried it over the gas cooker, and apart from it just melting too quick, setting on fire, the wife come to the rescue, not with her hairdryer, but she does craft work, and she's got one of these little embossing little blowers, which are absolutely wonderful. So you just sort of stick that there like that, and it just blows, and you just warm the end up carefully, might I say. Yeah, and it won't hopefully catch fire. And let's put one of these nice clippy things on the end so it doesn't come off. There you go. So remember to do that. And what I'm doing is just sort of touching it, just to see. It's a lovely little blower, isn't it? Yeah, it's getting a little bit soft now, which will allow me to obviously. Yeah. I think that might go on there. Let me just try, shall we? Because you don't want it too. Yeah, that's gone on there all right. That'd be okay like that. And then we put the clip on, and then we've got to do the bit on the bottle. Let's do that bit there. It doesn't take too long, does it? Well, it's like a boiling kettle, isn't it? As long as you don't watch it, it'll get. Oh yeah, it's getting nice and warm now. Oh look, see what I've done now? I squeezed it. It's gone. Oh dear me. I need my scissors now to cut that bit off. Where are my scissors? Oh, there they are. It got too warm. I stuck the end together. Stick a knife. Anyway, let's try again, shall we? Oh, let's get that. I think I've got the right number there, not that goes on there like that. That goes on there like that. Don't squeeze it so tight this time, Ted. Yes, let's switch it off. That's a wonderful little tool. My wife's got a wonderful little thing. She does craft work, by the way. Yeah, that's her. See, and then I've stuck that on there like that, and then we're going to stick this sort of clippy thing on. Onto there, right? So therefore, then that will fit on my bottle. Then I can hang my bottle like that, can't I? Yeah. So I can try that, and then we'll just see how well it works. And I've got in a bit of a mess here, haven't I? And then the beauty of this is that I'll be able to check whether it works. There we go. I do like things. Whether it can work whichever way. So there we go. I think basically we've installed it. Yes, it's all installed now. So now, what's the next project? Well, obviously, to get some diesel. So I shall have to go to the garage in a minute and get some diesel. Oh, by the way, you might better help me out. Can I use central heating oil? Because we use oil for the central heating. Will central heating oil work in this, or does it have to be diesel, as in diesel? Because central heating oil is a lot cheaper, isn't it? Mind you, it doesn't use a lot anyway. So there we go. So that's the project. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to the garage, get some diesel, and then we can try it, can't we? Hopefully, yeah. And you'll be interested. Now, Nigel's come on, and as you know, everybody who comes on and talks to me is either Nigel or John. John, if I don't know them. Nigel, if I think I know them. So I think I know who Nigel is, and he's followed me for years. And what he said, it would be interested to know the temperatures of things. So what I'm hopefully going to do is order from our friends at Amazon, and what would we do without Amazon? A infrared thermometer. So I can actually point and work out how hot things get, because I think that would be quite interesting, wouldn't it, to find out how hot things run, because I'm obviously interested in, let's just do that like that, just hang that up there, that's it, get the cables out of the way, yeah, because obviously the exhaust pipe has got to make its way out from the boat and through the wherever I'm going to put it, and I haven't decided on that yet. That'll be next week's project. Now, John come on and said you can get a special adapter, a flange or something that you can screw on the side of the boat that you can put the exhaust through, so the heat. So I presume it's got some thermal, I don't know. So the heat doesn't go, because if you was to put that through the glass fibre, it most probably melt it, wouldn't it, or set fire to it, I don't know. So possibly I'm going to have to order one of them. But we don't have to do that until we got this working. So here we go. It's all here now. Let's just run through it all. You've got the heater, the control box. Oh, don't forget we've got the remote control. Yeah, we got a remote control there, which obviously I don't know how good that is. Let me just put a screw there. There we go. And we've got a remote control. Oh, this reminds me when I was about 14 in science classes at school, when we put a battery, a switch and a light bulb, and we did an experiment at school like it. So this is where I get this experience from. It'll be interesting to see if it works when it's. So anyway, I'll be back soon. I'm just going to get some diesel. Diesel and yeah, and I hope you're as interested as what I am. See you soon. Right. Sorry, I'm trying to get in a bit closer. What we've done now, we've gone and got ourselves some diesel, which I've just put in the container there. Just a little bit. Don't want to put too much in there, just in case catches fire. Now, the battery, as you can see, I've got an old motorcycle 12-volt battery that I've used for years, so it saves having a big car battery, right? And then we've connected that up. We've connected the petrol up. It's come up here on the screen here. I don't know if you can see that. Let me just see. I can make that bigger for you, can I? No, you can't zoom in on this mode. Oh, well, never mind. Anyway, it does say on there 18 degrees C, which I presume that's what the temperature is in this room at the moment. And it's got 13 volts, which I presume is the power in the battery. Right, so let's see, what do we do next? Shall we just try and do it with the remote control? It's got on, off, plus minus. So if we push on, oh, so it's now gone to heat 3, okay, but nothing's happened. Nothing at all. Just heat 3. It's exciting, this is, isn't it? There's no diesel going through the pump. I've got the pump connected, so YH3, what does that mean? I've no idea. Oh, that says that there's a picture on here which shows the fan working. Yeah, don't know. So why is there no? It does appear that the pump don't seem to be working, does it? Because we've definitely got no fuel going through. So let's lift this up to see if that. No, there's definitely no fuel going through. Oh, that's come up brighter. You can read that now. So I've got H3. I've got battery plug in. I've got everything. It's in. Ah. What's happening now? Can you hear that ticking noise? That is the fuel pump, and I can actually see the fuel being pumped up now. So we'll just see. I presume it's got to prime itself. Should I? Hang on, let me go in there. Should I have read the menu, the manual first? This seems to be making a little bit more noise now. We haven't got no heat yet. I tell you, this is all good fun, isn't it? I've no idea what's happening now. The fuel is getting pumped up, but not very fast. Seems to be lots of air. Oh, we've definitely got fuel going up into the charger now. We've still got H3. We've got nothing coming out of. Oh, I don't know. This is. Oh, let's put that back on. So it says we've got power. We've got 1, 2, 3 there. I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, pump's working. Yeah. Oh, it's gone down to 10 oil. I've got a feeling this battery might not be strong enough to do it. In which case, we're going to have to come back later. Oh. Hang on, it's burst into life. It's making more noise. Oh, and we've got air blowing out of this hole here. I don't think it's got no temperature. Yeah, we got glowing out there. Ah, we got heat coming out the exhaust pipe. Yeah, so we definitely got heat coming out the exhaust pipe. So I've got a feeling we must be working. Well, the only one thing, we got exhaust coming out the exhaust pipe. Now I've got to be careful because I am indoors and I don't want to die of carbon monoxide poisoning before I put it in the boat, do I? Well, it's quite exciting this is, isn't it? I should possibly, I don't know, should have really done it outside. Let's open, what I'm going to do is open the door. Yeah, so, and I'm going to close the door to the house because wife had complained, there we go. But there's too much smell. Yeah. Right, that's that done. Right. Well, I suppose we have, it was blowing hot, it's not blowing that hot. Right, just move the camera around so you can see a bit better. But yes, it worked. Yes, I'm amazed. It's been running now a couple of minutes, and the hot air coming out. It's like an oven. I can cook bread. Well, maybe cook bread anyway. Now, I did have to have a little play with it for a little while to figure out what had gone wrong and what hadn't gone wrong, right? And what difficulties I had. They said that you had to mount this thing at an angle, so it's pumping up. You don't get no air in it. So that's taking care of that, right? And to start it off with, the first time it wouldn't start because this pipe was full of air. Ow! Oh, the exhaust pipe gets very hot. Right. Yeah, very, very hot. Right, anyway, so that's what we've done, right? I hope you can hear me because of the noise. It's quite noisy, to be honest with you, but I'm half deaf anyway, so I can't hear it. So that's it. So what we did, we put the petrol tank up the top there, and that took care of that, and then once it's primed, then it seems okay, it can run down here. But I did read the instructions, and the instructions said if you push the up button and hold it on for a few seconds, it would then prime the system. So that was good, wasn't it? Anyway, let's just switch it off. So apparently you have to switch it off officially. Yeah, it comes up on the control panel off, because apparently it has to shut down in its up. Oh, you can hear the noise slowing down. Yeah. So it has to shut down in its own way and clean the soot out or something. So it works. Well, I'm so pleased I've done that, because what have I learned? Well, most importantly, I learned that it works, and I'm quite impressed. Throws out a lot of heat, bit noisier than what I thought. Any difficulties? Apart from this exhaust pipe does get very, very hot. So I've got a feeling I'm going to have to make sure that when I install this in the boat, that exhaust pipe is kept away from anything that it's likely to set fire to. So we might even put some, not allowed to use asbestos now, are you? Might put something around it, and then we've got to get the flangey thing. Jason come on, was it Jason or John? I don't know. Whoever come on, thanks a lot, came on and said there's a special flange you can get to put on the boat, on the outside of the boat, that protects the heat. So I presume it's got a heat barrier in it. So we've got to do that. So really, I'm quite impressed, to be honest with you, that a silly old sod like me could get something like this working. And I'm so pleased I've done it. I know you clever little... It's still making noises, by the way, the fan's coming up and down. So it obviously goes into a... I tell you, it's bloody brilliant, isn't it? So, yeah, that's what... yeah, I'm pleased I've done it for my peace of mind, yeah. So there you go. And if I can do it, any little shit can do it. And I'm pleased with my little 12-volt battery to take care of it. I'm not sure how long that'll last, but as you know, we're actually going to put solar. So summing up, yeah, I'm going to go yes at the moment, and obviously until I put it in the boat, which hopefully the tides are just about right now. I hopefully will be able to go down maybe tomorrow or the day after, and I'm going to go down and sort of had loads of thinking where and how and what. Excuse me, I've got old eyes. Yeah, how, what, and where to put it. So yeah. Now, John Marks came up and said I should put affiliated links on. What the bloody hell is an affiliated link? Anyway, we're on YouTube. Anyway, so what I should do, if it's like if you want to buy this, it comes off Amazon. Yeah. But I can put a link apparently, and if you buy it through my link, I get a Christmas card from Amazon apparently. So, well, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Christmas card from Amazon. And it was on special offer. It was under £70. How on earth do they do something like that for under 70? I can't even take the wife out for a bloody Thai meal for under 70 quid. Mind you, she does like expensive wine. Yeah. I mean, if we took the wine off the menu, possibly we could do it for under 70 quid. Yeah, so basically that's just a Thai meal sat there, and it's going to give me hours of fun on the boat anyway. So I think I've rabbited it on long enough. I don't love this video. Everybody watches my videos wants to bloody ingested. Yeah. So we're off to the boat tomorrow, day after, and we'll see you then. So at the moment, everything regarding diesel heater is it's thumbs up, and I've only used what come in the box. I will upgrade little things when and if I think I need it. Okay. Be good, be happening. Don't forget to look after the animals, especially the birds. There's loads in the garden today. So, bye.